Mangoes. No mangoes. Guys and girls. Bunnies. Public bar. Free beer to anyone who can help get aircon working in shop. Very cool. So we're staying in Lightning Ridge now, at this caravan park. It's the Lightning Ridge Tourist Park. So this is home base for about 5 days for us. And there's lots to explore in Lightning Ridge. Today we are going to do the first set of the car door tours. So you go to the info centre and buy these maps. And it tells you sort of where to go, all the stops along the way, all the cool stuff that you can look at. We're here with Richard at the Opal Tree in Lightning Ridge on the green car door tour.
McDonald's Hill, to be precise.
McDonald's Hill.
Yes.
All right. So do you want to tell us a little bit about this thing that you created?
This piece of wood, this piece of timber was lying on the ground over there. It didn't grow there. Somebody had bought it in. A couple of people had seen it and said to me, that's worth money. And I said, why? Thinking they were going to say firewood. They said, no, it's the sort of piece of timber that a hotel in Sydney would love for their foyer.
Oh, yeah.
All right, I don't hang around a lot of hotel foyers, so I don't know this sort of information. But I'd been here 4 years. I'd been doing a fair bit of fossicking and getting jars of opal, buckets of potch, and wondering what am I going to do with it. I woke up one morning, October 2012, and it was like the very first thought of the morning, I'm going to create an opal tree. And then my second thought was, I've been in Lightning Ridge too long. But I just jacked it up off the ground, laid it out. I gave it a clean up. I put one coat of timber varnish on and was absolutely amazed how it transformed it from that dull grey to the colour you see now. Yeah. I left it for several months because of the heat. I came back to it in March 13. I had the help of 2 women who were coming in and out from town. All together we spent 5 months gluing all these stones on. Wow.
Wow.
And then a few more coats of varnish, and then I got a mate of mine to come in, front end loader, 2 big slings, half a dozen other people. We moved it from over there to here because I knew from observation then that all year round the sun was going to move across it. The varnish was brilliant because it acted also like a polish, bringing the colours or highlighting the colours of the stones with the sun moving across. Your colours are constantly changing, so you're getting different patterns, different designs, different pictures. The only things that got done deliberately on this were, one of the women has a passion for frogs.
Oh yeah.
Right. And as we worked on it, a local artist came in and said, you must put a face on it. Like a mug.
Yeah, I can see it.
Like a mug. I go, why? And she said, because every tree has a goddess.
Yeah.
Which helps me understand better why we're so busy cutting all the trees down. Well, we used to burn you at the stake.
Yeah, now we just get cut down. Sure.
But when I stand back and look at it, what I realise we have done is we've told the story of the growth of opal in accordance with the growth of the tree. So down the bottom, near the remnants of the root structure, you've got these small sort of pebbles with a little bit of the potch showing. You then move into the fully formed potch with the odd bit of colour here and there, which is often how you're going to find it underground. But from about here upwards, it's pretty much all coloured opal.
Yeah.
And at the top, you've got a multitude of little coloured chips. There's your new growth about to take place.
Ah. So how much do you estimate this tree would be worth?
In finances?
Yeah. That'd be a hard one to do, wouldn't it?
On the day we put it in place, the guy with the front end loader, his missus was the one who suggested putting the face up. He said, if you let me take this away right now, I'll give you 70 grand for it. And I just thought he was teasing me. I've got no idea of values.
Yeah.
All right. Now, about 4 months later, two blokes wander in. They've been hired to create a new promotional CD for Lightning Ridge. I've got the milk crates up. I've got the tree up. They want to put it on this CD. In conversation, it turns out they've been involved in the art field in Canberra for the last 30 odd years. They put 250,000 on it.
Ooh.
Oh.
Just gone up in value.
Oh, wait, it gets better. About 3 years ago, this bloke wanders in. He's in his 60s and he nearly wet himself with excitement looking at it. He said, mate, I've lived in Sydney nearly all my life. Put that through the art auctioneers, you've got 2 million.
Oh, you're kidding.
I thought he was drunk.
Oh, far out.
But about 18 months ago, this couple came in. They'd just retired, doing the standard trip around Australia. But it was one of those meetings when I knew within the first 1 or 2 minutes, this bloke knows what he's talking about. All right. We're talking about this. He said, what's it worth? I said, you tell me. He didn't bat an eyelid. He said, 2 million.
Okay.
I tell him this little story of escalating values, and at the end he just laughed. He said, no, you misunderstand me. He said, put that through the art auctioneers. They will know who to get onto as to who's going to be interested. He said, that starts at 2 million.
Whoa.
So make me an offer I can't refuse.
I don't have enough to pay for it. Yeah.
Take IOUs?
Yeah.
This will stay in Lightning Ridge as far as I'm concerned.
Ask a local pub or business if you're allowed up here, which they pretty much always say yes, but you need to just check.